All right, let's see if this motherfucker's working. Well, all right, so I guess if this video turns out okay, fucking crew can go pound sand. All right, guys, welcome back to 1822 MC Adventures and More. Today, I'm at a local park. I believe it's called Cedar Point Recreation Area, something like that. I don't know. But I was out riding around on the bike, as you know. So what do you say we make a sandwich? I'm hungry. So we get everything set up and we will be making a sandwich here, lickety split. Alrighty, guys. You know, it's kind of late in the afternoon. I think I picked a bad time to come out here. It looks like it's old geezer walk hour. So we'll see if we can get through this. So what I have here is my Romanian knapsack, and got a bun, got me some pulled pork. A while back I did a premiere video, and about 6 or 7 people showed up for that, and I remember conversing with somebody and they were telling me that this stuff is actually supposed to be pretty good. We'll see. So I got salt and pepper in case I need it, cookies for dessert, got some tea to drink, and if I can get it out, it just barely fits in that pocket. My oh gosh, what was this? I believe this was a Czechoslovakian or something like that mess kit. I don't know. Let's just say it was the East Bloc former communist type mess kit. You see them on YouTube all the time. They're a good kit. They got these plastic bowls that go with it. And that's for, like, I guess when you're eating chow at in a mess tent. And it comes with this handy dandy little like 1 liter canteen and a very heavy duty canteen cup. So what we're going to do is I'm going to fill this up with water so I can heat up the pork and water for tea. And I'll be using my handy dandy little pocket rocket stove that I got from River Country Products for just under $10. I've had it a couple of years now and it works just fine. And I'm mentioning them by name because I'm a happy customer. I get nothing for saying that this is a good product other than I'm telling you it's a good product and it's worth, and they're still selling it for like $10. So there we go. We'll put this up there like that. We'll turn the heat up a little bit. We'll put that in there, and unfortunately I forgot my watch, but we'll do the best we can with this, right guys? I got a nice I forgot what this is called. It's like a French bread roll. And we've got Earl Grey or Lady Grey. I haven't quite decided. They're both good. Oh, alrighty, so we'll sit here for while that's, oh shit. Forgot to turn the other camera on, damn it. Alright, so I'm off camera, presumably. Whoop, that's photo. It's time lapse, there we go, video. Pressing record. All right, production crew, eat your heart out. 1, 2, 3, sync the cameras. All right, so we're back. We're boiling the water. Like I said, we're using this. Oh, it's a Serbian. I believe this is a Serbian mess kit. Extremely heavy duty canteen cup. You could just about use it as a weapon. And actually, you probably could, because if you held it from the bottom and started wearing somebody out with it, I believe it would not dent, and it would be it would tenderize their face just a little bit. Let me get a drink while I'm talking smack here. But yeah, for those of you that like to do nature hikes, from what I understand, there's a really nice nature trail down here. It's not a Karen-free trail, from what I've been told, but nonetheless, it's still a nice place. So, like I said on the motorcycle, coming up on 5 years, and really quite depressing. I'm nowhere where I thought I would be. I mean, I will say this, I have made some friends that I never would have made friends with if it hadn't been for YouTube. And I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it, honestly. I think it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm not even working for slave wages. You know, we work for free, right? Creators that aren't monetized, ones that refuse to sell their soul. Thank God I'm retired and I'm getting Social Security, and I do a little bit of part-time work here and there. But every time I make a video, I want you guys to know it costs me time and money out of my own pocket. I don't get paid. Like I said, I'm doing this absolutely for less than slave wages. And why do I say that? Because if I was a slave, my master, YouTube, would be taking care of me. My basic needs. They wouldn't be paying me, but they'd be taking care of my basic needs because that's what slave owners did. Contrary to what you saw in the movie Roots, they didn't just sit there and treat you like shit and whip the fuck out of you for being lippy. As long as you worked and did what you was supposed to, you was taken care of. That's why I think the invention of the tractor was so great. You had a piece of machinery that worked all day and never bitched, right? Or complained. Anyways, I don't know how I got on that. But yeah, like I said, YouTube's really fucking depressing because they stymie your creativity. You're not allowed to say what you want. And if your views don't line up with their views, they throttle the page so where no one sees it. Now I got proof in the analytics of that. Quickest one for y'all to check without me doing my research is when you go to my channel, whether it's the first time or you just go to the proper channel, not just a video, there's supposed to be a video that comes on automatically, and it's my challenge to the world. It was a cleanup video challenge. I've got 1,300 and somewhere in the neighborhood of 16 subs. Appreciate it, guys. That video doesn't even have 600 views. Now, granted, the editing is a little sloppy. It was a video that I made a couple years ago, and my editing skills, I was still throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what stuck. But the message of the video is spot on, and that doesn't change. But it's like, well, with all my subs, why does that video have not that many views? Or, well, let's see, how can I word this without sounding like a crybaby? My average video gets anywhere from crickets to maybe 200, 300 views. How does that happen when you got over 1,000 subs? I'll tell you how that happens. YouTube doesn't give two shits or a fuck about creators like me, unless I'm willing to pay the ransom. I mean, honestly, with 1,000+ subs, maybe I'm looking at this wrong, but I feel like if I got 1,000+ subs, every video should be in the neighborhood of 1,000 views, right? Unless it's spectacular and they open the floodgates and let everybody have access to it. I mean, I think part of it is I don't think YouTube was expecting it to grow in the fashion that it has. I mean, we've got creators on YouTube now that are young, under 30 or whatever, and they don't know fucking shit from Shinola except how to be a pain in the ass on the camera. No fucking life skills, no job skills. All they do is laugh and giggle and do stupid ass fucking shit on the camera. I just don't get it, guys. I honestly, I mean, point in case today, my grandson was over to the house and he had his little tablet and he started watching YouTube videos because he's got a little channel that he fools around with. And I was listening to this gay ass crap that he was watching. It was like three guys doing they were like in a candy store and like telling the guy to look up in the machine to see what was wrong with it. And then they open it up and it dumps candy on the guy's head. And they thought that was the funniest fucking thing ever. Dumbest fucking shit. I'm not going to mention their names or the name of the video or anything like that, but it was like one of the most lame-o things I've ever seen. But like I said, I don't think that, I mean, we got people now that they're in school and you ask them, what do you want to do? They don't want to be an engineer. They don't want to be a doctor. They don't want to be a fireman. I don't blame them for not wanting to be a cop, but they want to be YouTube creators. They want to be content creators. They want to be influencers or whatever the damn proper word is for it these days. I kind of like just crazy old guy with a camera myself, but got kids with no aspirations to have any job or life skills other than, boy, that's hot, guys, other than they have their childhood friends running their cameras and helping them create content and editing and all that kind of nonsense. And it ain't none of them got any life skills. I know a couple years ago, I remember, I'm not going to mention the guy's name. I don't watch his videos, maybe once in a while, depending on the title. Thumbnails I consider clickbait. But it was back when they were cracking down on gun videos. And this guy was telling me, well, he was telling his audience that all he's ever done in life, he was like 25, 26 years old, all he's ever done in life is make YouTube videos. When he was a kid, he made game videos. And then once he got to be 18 and he could shoot a gun, he started making gun videos. And he was talking about, like, you know, because YouTube is just such a good bunch of people to make money for them, that if you screw up on one of your channels, they don't just take that channel down, they take all your channels down. So think about it. You got like a gaming channel that you do, and I don't play games. And then you got an outdoor channel, and like say maybe you got I work on old trucks channel or whatever, and you butt hurt somebody on the game channel and they strike your channel. Well, they take all your channels down. What kind of damn communist shit is that, YouTube? Alrighty, guys, this has been boiling a couple of minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that out, set that right there, and we will take this. Come on now. And remember, guys, the cup is hot. Oh, I just got a damn bug fly in there. All right, we'll just lay that right there. And I know for you true barbecue dogs, I don't have any coleslaw, but I'm going to put this on the bread, and we're going to call it a sandwich. We'll give it a little taste test here. I'm hoping that it's actually good, but, you know, living in North Carolina, I consider myself to be a true connoisseur of barbecue, because there has been fights over barbecue, and rightfully so. There ain't but one kind, and that's North Carolina barbecue. Now, don't get me wrong, I like all forms of barbecue. I don't care what part of the country it comes from or what part of the world it comes from. I like barbecue. But vinegar-based coastal Carolina barbecue, I've grown rather accustomed to that stuff. Boy, it looks like puke. It's not bad. It tastes like the kind of barbecue you would get in the Midwest. It's kind of sweet. I think some coleslaw would definitely be a good addition to this. Let's see, there's just about enough here for a sandwich. a healthy one at that. And we're gonna have to sweeten it up some more. Now, I'm not a big fan of Walmart, but you know, I've noticed recently, well, it's been a while now, they have these little displays out there for $1 a bottle samples. And this is some Kinder's barbecue sauce, hickory brown sugar, good stuff. And of course, some hot sauce, but we're gonna go with hickory smoked stuff. Yeah, I'd prefer to have some coleslaw on here, but we just kind of roughing it, guys. I don't know why I keep looking behind me. I feel like there's someone behind me. Probably a damn bear in the woods. I know there's a lot of deer down here. I've seen them crossing the road. I come down here every now and again. I don't believe I've ever been down here with the camera on, though. It's just kind of one of them little hideaway spots, you know? When I was working down here in Cedar Point, this was one of my go-to places for lunch because it was only like 10 minutes from the shop. I could swing through Booger King or Hardee's or Subway back in the day and come out here and have a sandwich. So let's give this a shot, guys. Not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Would I buy it again? Yeah, but I think I'd throw some coleslaw on here. The consistency, I don't know, kind of seems like they run it through a meat grinder or something like that. It's not like what I would consider pulled pork, but it's still not bad. I'm sure if I looked on the ingredients, it would probably say mechanically separated brains and butts. Let's see. I hope not. All right, it says pork, water, sugar, tomato paste, vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, cornstarch, modified food starch, I'm sorry, molasses, corn syrup, water, salt, caramel colored garlic powder, sugar, spices, tamarind, natural flavor, molasses, pineapple juice, hickory smoke, dehydrated onion, natural flavor, sodium. I'll be damned. You know what's not in here? Fucking soy. So I'll give it a thumbs up just because the fact that there's no soy fillers in this. You know, you start getting concerned about shit like that when you start looking at food labels. Damn near everything's got some kind of soy filler in there. Hopefully that RFK Jr. guy is going to fix all that shit. He said he's going to at least try. I think a good start would be just taking the fucking drug ads off of fucking TV. This shit drives me crazy. I mean, I try real hard not watch TV channels that have commercials. So I'm pretty much stuck watching old movies and shit like that. But I'm happy with it. But then I'll turn the channel to watch something with the wife for a little while, and my God, they'll have 4 commercials and 3 of them are for fucking drugs. What kind of shit is that? It's the corporate world running the fucking show is what it is. These are the same people that were telling you to get the clot shot. Now we got people dying, dropping over dead in their prime, and everybody acts like they don't know nothing. Fucking shame. Let me finish this up, guys. Alrighty, guys. Let me take a sip of the tea. That's still kind of hot. All right. So I apologize to the girl that suggested this stuff at that video premiere a while back. So I don't remember your name. I think you were from Michigan or something like that. I don't remember. Anyways, thanks for suggesting this stuff. Now, if I was in a restaurant and this is what they brought me, I'd send it back. But out in the woods, out in the park, yeah, pretty dang good. I think next time, though, maybe instead of putting it on a bun, maybe crackers would be appropriate. Just pour it out on a plate or in a cup or something, and then dip it with some crackers. I think that would be really good. All right, so we'll put that in there. Don't forget to take your mess with you. All right, so we'll put that there like that. We'll clean that up later. All right, we'll lick my spork clean, right? All righty, so ready to put all that back. So all in all, yeah, that was good. Let's see, what was I talking about? You know, I want to talk about something else, but I know now that this far into the video, very few people are watching. So, tell you what, because you guys are so fucking loyal, I'm going to tell a story real quick. Excuse me. All right, so we all know that I had done my version of a Who the Fuck Said That video in honor of Gunny Hartman and Full Metal Jacket. And YouTube had a conniption fit over it. And then I posted a video, I posted a meme with from the movie. It shows Private Pile and I believe it was Joker and the Gunny, and that's the scene where Pile punks out on the formation run. Let me tell you about my first platoon formation run. All right, we'd already went on our break our boots in run. That sucked. Brand new black leather combat boots. We filled them up with hot water, and they all said, "You will hate this today, but you will love it later." So we filled our boots up with water, and we went on a 1 mile run. And then we wore them like the rest of the day, and then we let them dry out for a day or two, whatever. I don't remember exactly. That wasn't that big of a deal. I had been playing football and basketball and running track in high school, so it wasn't that far out of shape. So I thought until I went to boot camp anyways. So we break our boots in, and then they announce that we're going to go on a 5 mile run. Right, oh boy. So we get to going and we're running in formation just like you see in the movies. We're all saying all kinds of crazy fucking songs and shit. We weren't in good enough shape to sing along at that point. Basically, it was the DIs barking their shit out. But I remember I started getting tired. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know how much more of this shit I can take. And I had seen a couple guys in front of me quit. And I'm like, well, they quit. Why can't I, right? Well, I'm thinking about it. And the whole time, when someone quits, all the fucking DIs converged. And they would make you they wouldn't let you look behind, right? They didn't want you to see what the fuck was going on. So your eyes forward, rah, 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 and you're just like, And I remember this guy in front of me. He's like, he's a fat body, so he's going, and all of a sudden he just says, fuck it. And he puts his hands on his knees and he's sucking air through his ass. And I stepped around him and I turned to look, and I seen these fucking DIs just kicking the fucking shit out of this dude. Well, somehow he managed to get back up and finish the fucking run. Seen another guy, he was running. He fucking completely collapsed. He was running and he just blam, he went out. Dropped like a ton of shit. Kind of caught him out of the corner of my eye and I almost fainted. The drill instructors to pick the kid up, dusted him off, put him in the Jeep, and gave him a canteen of water. Yeah. You know why they did that? No, Carl, you don't get to answer this one. This is for everybody else. You know why he did that? Or why they did that is because the kid didn't quit. He ran until his body gave out and he collapsed. He gave it all he had. He couldn't give no more. So they respected that. So they picked him up and dusted him off and put him in the Jeep, and he got to ride the rest of the way. But I can assure you, when I turned around and I seen that guy have about 6 or 7 DIs kicking the shit out of him, that was all the motivation I needed to complete that run. And as time went on, it got easier and easier. And anyone that's a vet knows by the time you get into the 3rd phase of boot camp, you're a fucking machine. And every day they try to dog you and wear you out. And it gets to the point where they can't. They get tired, not you. And that's when you know you're just about ready to graduate. So, Semper Fi, guys. We'll see you on the next one. I am going to finish my tea. The sun's starting to get low in the sky. I'll probably have to show you the view from the boat ramp before we go, but I'm just going to sit here and chill for a little while, guys. And yeah, just remember this. Content creators like me that have not sold their souls, this comes out of our own pocket. We donate our time. We donate the supplies needed to make these videos. And we never ask for nothing more than please watch the next one. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video. Share it with your friends. You know, just, I don't know. This is the part of YouTube I don't like. I'm begging, right? And I don't like doing that. And it's like right now, YouTube says, I guess I can start doing like a OnlyFans type of page. And I'm like, well, how the hell does that work for someone like me? Am I going to start doing videos in my fucking underwear or something? I don't know. It rubs me completely the wrong way. And I guess I can do these chat things where I can like go live and beg for money. And YouTube only takes like 30% of the cut, right? So I'm gonna beg for money like a freaking homeless guy, and then I got to give 30% of what I beg to YouTube. Sorry, YouTube, I don't think so. And I guess I'm about qualified to have an online store. Well, guess what? On my website, 1822mc.com, I have a store I've never utilized. I need to update that that page. I haven't updated it since like 2014. I don't even remember the password. I got to get up with my people and see if they'll send me a new password. But I own the domain name back from when I was wrestling. I bought a domain name because I didn't want someone to bootleg it out from under me. And so YouTube has no control over that. Once I launch that store, I'll simply mention it in the videos, and it'll be up to you guys to do a little typing or check your bookmarks or whatever and go to the company store and see what I have to offer. I've got a bunch of stuff in my head. I just haven't put it down yet. It will come eventually, guys, but I'm looking at some merchandise that I think will reflect what I do here and be useful to you guys. I tell you what, I'm gonna cut this short, guys. The sun's in my eyes. It's bugging the crap out of me. So appreciate you watching. Don't get discouraged. Even though the production crew is on strike, I'll just wing it by myself until we can get the labor negotiations straightened out. So cheers. Like I said on the way down here, guys, I really don't blame them for being on strike. Why the fuck should they? Why should they work totally for free? Almost all of my videos have ads on them, except for the saltiest ones. YouTube has made plenty of money on my videos, and they can't even give me a fucking reach around. So chew on that.